Okay, welcome to DTW tutorials. Welcome. All right, in today's video I'm going to be treating special trig ratios. Okay, how to know your sine, how to know your cos, how to know your tan 45, sine 60 and all. And you know, for your JAMB exam you don't use your scientific calculator. Just like WAEC you use your scientific calculator, so you know you just punch in and get. But for your JAMB, and you will get questions like this in physics. There are some very wonderful questions that you will see in physics, and there's something like sine 45, okay, or cos 60. How do you know it? When you when you get into it, you can forget. But there's a special trick I'm going to teach you today, all right, and it's very friendly and wonderful. All right, so and it all involves in your right hand. Okay, everyone, I want you to look at your right hand right now. Okay, so on your right hand, what you do is you do what? You do your thumb is 0 degree. This finger is going to be what? 30 degrees. This is going to be 45 degree. This is going to be 60 degree, and this is going to be 90 degree. Your last little finger here, 90 degrees. That's how you're going to label them in your mind. All right. So 0 degrees, 30, 60. 30, 45, 60, and 90. You know, from the lowest to the highest. Okay. You can see I've done this here for you. Okay. So what do you do now when you're told to find sine 30? Okay, let's just leave this 0 part, okay, because when you get the logic you know how to get the 0 degree part. All right, but let's focus on the at least 30, 45, 60, getting the sine, cosine. Then I will now tell you how to solve for your tan. Okay, so here, for example, to get your sine 30 degrees, what do? You come to your hand, you cross it, you take it down, okay, and what do you have here? You close this one down. All right, to your right is your sine, to your left is your cos. Okay, so as you cross this, to get sine 30, how many fingers do we have to our right? That is left, just one. So it will be what? 1, the square root. Always square root whatever is on top your numerator, and always divide by 2. Okay, so what is the square root of 1? Is still what? 1 and over 2. In any value you're looking for, always square root the numerator and always divide by 2. So you can see here sine 30 degrees is what? Half. Okay, so we've gotten half. Now let us treat sine 45. Sine 45, the same logic. You cross this. How many do you have here? You have 2 fingers left, so that will be what? The square root of 2 over what? 2. Do you see that? How now? So we do square root of 2 over 2. Now let's do sine 60. Okay, what is sine 60 here? We cross, we're looking for sine. How many fingers do we have here? We have what? 3. So the square root of 3 over 2. That is what? Sine 60. Now we have gotten this. Okay, what about 90? You cross this, right? How many fingers do you have left? We have 4. So sine 90 is what? The square root of 4 over 2. And what is the square root of 4? It is what? 2 over 2, and you cross this 1. So sine 90 is what? 1. Do you see how we have quickly completed our table? And I will always advise students, immediately you get into your hall, if you're doing physics and maths, on your rough sheet of paper, just quickly, once you have this table in your mind, you can have a mental mapping. You don't need to even go to your hands and trick again. The only time you go there is maybe you've forgotten. Then you now apply that trick. Okay? But you can quickly just have this table, all right? And just fill it in quickly and keep it aside, so that when you need to reference it, you quickly go. You don't need to start bothering yourself, or maybe tension and all that, and you forget. Okay, so just quickly map out your key, I call it key points or key formulas. I think key formulas. Okay, all those your key formulas that repeatedly you use, map them out, and this is one of them. Your trig ratios is one of them. Now let us go to cos 30. Okay, so for cos 30, I hope you can see the board. Okay, now this is 30. Cos is on this side. All right, how many fingers do we have left when we cross out cos 30? We have 1, 2, 3. So that will be square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so we write square root of 3 over 2. Okay, what about cos 60? Okay, when we cross out 60, how many fingers do we have left? 1. So that's the square root of 1 over 2, and which is what? 1 over 2. Okay, so we have 1 over 60 I went to. That's 1 over 2. But let us look the cos of 45. What's the cos of 45? Come with me here. Cos 45 degree. Okay, when we cross 45, we have 2 here left. So that's the square root of 2 over 2. So we have square root of 2 over 2. Okay, what is cos 90? Cos 90. All right, cos 90, when we cross 90 here, there's nothing here, 0. So know that your answer is what? 0. Cos 90 is what? 0. Okay, so here now, to get tan, remember in your math formula, what is the formula for tan? It is what? Sine over cos. Okay, so to get any tan of this, let's say you want to get tan 30, just divide this value, half divided by this. And what is half? Let me quickly do it here. Half divided by square root 3 over 2. You know you're going to invert. So we have 1 over 2 times 2 over root 3. And this will cancel. And this is what? 1 over what? Root 3. That's the tan of 30. Okay? Are you okay? Let me just complete everything. Let me complete the table with you. Okay? What is 45? Tan 45. Tan 45. So we divide this by this. Where do we do this? Let's do it here. So we divide. So root 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2. You know, when we multiply, change, this will be 2 and this will be root 2. I hope you can see this. That it cancels, and we have 1. The tan of 45 is 1. What is the tan of 60? Let us come here. So that will be sine divided by this. So we have here, let me come down here. So we have root 3. When we change the multiplication, is 2 over 1. So this cancels. So the tan of 60 is what? Root 3. And what is the tan of 90? That is what? 1 divided by 0, and which is what? Infinity. Okay, so this is, you know, for 0, let us quickly do 0. What is the sine of 0? The sine of 0 will be 0 because it's just here. There's nothing out here. What will be the cos of 0? The cos of 0 will be this, will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be 4, the square root of 4 divided by 2, and that will be 2 over 2. The cos of 0 is 1. Make sure you know this. The cos of 0 is 1. There are tricky physics questions, math questions you get on this cos of 0. You know, some people think cos of 0 is 0. No, it is not what? 0. Okay, and this, the tan of 0 will definitely be, this is 0 divided by 1, which is also 0. Okay, all right, so here we have what? Our final table. Okay, we are complete. We completed our final table using this trick. Okay, I want you to watch this video and you know, learn more about it. Okay, and if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, and what else finally, yeah, finally, Jesus Christ is coming soon. Please do give your life to Christ, for he's the way, he's the truth, and he's the life. He's the one who's going to lead you to heaven at last and give you peace here on earth. Jesus is coming soon. Please do give your life to Christ. Okay, and from us, from DTW Tutorials, you are destined to win in your forthcoming JAMB 2024 examination and also in life. Okay, and what else? Yeah, please don't forget to, please do get the DTW JAMB CBT app to practice all your past questions on a CBT interface. Okay, and you can join our live classes. There's like 3 weeks to exam, and we are still doing you know, live classes. And the last 2 weeks to exam, which is from April. Okay, we're going to be doing intensive classes, so please do join us. All right, take care and stay blessed. You are destined to win.